Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing out all the weapons inside of Modern Warfare 3 to see which one of these weapons is going to be viable for you to be using inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. This is going to be including the aftermarket parts, the aftermarket conversion kits, as well as the MW2 weapons. So if you guys are new around here, make sure you're subscribed, turn on the bell notifications so you're not going to miss out any future uploads from myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you will find the link for my streams, and I stream on Mondays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream a ton of custom zombies and other zombie related games and just have a ton of fun over there, so it'd be awesome to have you guys come and hang out. Now today I want to get to something that's super meaningful to me, which is the ability to give back to you all for the channel's absolutely amazing growth. So with Black Ops 6 fast approaching, I am going to be able to start doing some giveaways for Black Ops 6 editions, both the Standard Edition and the Vault Edition. There will be multiple copies given away on this channel, so make sure that you guys are subscribed. I couldn't be more honored to be able to, give back to all of you for the amazing support on the channel as we grow. So the first giveaway will happen when the channel hits 3,500 subscribers. And like I said, there will be standard editions and vault editions given away as we grow and continue to reach goals and milestones on the channel. That will unlock more Black Ops 6 giveaways on the channel for sure. So I could not be more excited for this opportunity, and it is simply here because of the amazing support of you all. So thank you so very much. Now, with the two events running, I have finished both of them, as you're now able to collect all the DNA, and I finished the new Fallout event for the camo. So let me know where you guys are for the events. And today is something I truly enjoy doing, and that is a viewer suggestion weapon to run. Now, unfortunately, I had a specific build given to me, and I was just unable to find it in the comments. I don't know where it went, so my apologies for that. But today, we're going to be taking a look at the SMG Vel-46, and we're going to be taking that through all three tiers, taking on bounty contracts all the way through to see just how viable this weapon is for you to be using inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. And at the end, we're going to drop into the Dark Aether and see how it performs inside of there. So without further ado, again, thank you so much for all the support. Let's get to the Vel-46 review video today. Alright, welcome into today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I truly appreciate that. Now today, we're going to be checking out an SMG, the Vel-46. And we have a blueprint on there and a pretty awesome camo, I think. So we're going to be looking to keep that on the weapon for the entire run today. But before we just get started, I just want to take a second again to just thank you all and wish everybody all the luck that you could possibly have in possibly snagging one of the Black Ops 6 giveaways we'll be doing on this channel. Now, as we spawn in and do with all of the weapon testing videos, I do put on just my perks with no additions to the weapon to make it any stronger. I did bring a bunch of extras with me today. I brought mags of holding, I brought my golden armor plates, and I brought my ether blade with me. So I was looking to pick up a sigil on the way, as I wanted to try and get into one of the dark ethers and see if I could replenish some of my inventory for sure. So when we spawned in today, we got our first bounty contract of the day, and that was a mangler. And you can already see just how effective this Vel-46 is when you get the critical damage shots on your bounty contract. Definitely does some substantial damage, even just at white rarity inside of tier 1. I was pretty impressed with just how strong this is. It feels really quick. Movement when you have this is a definite plus. I enjoy running this as it's moves, you've got that movement from the SMG, so you're definitely able to move around quickly, which is something I really look for when I'm using weapons. I don't like to feel like a slug when I'm running around, especially not in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So the next thing to do was visit Pack-a-Punch 1. I had already previously been to the Pack-a-Punch machine and meleeed the machine in order to keep the camo and blueprint on there for the rest of the run. For those of you wondering how I just ran up to the Pack-a-Punch machine and my camo didn't change, that's why. So we picked up our second bounty contract inside of tier 1 for the day. It's another mangler, and this time we're taking him on Pack-a-Punch, level 1, white rarity with no ammo mods, and you can see just how much easier that was, how much stronger the damage output is on the Vel-46 just by visiting Pack-a-Punch. So at this point I was kind of excited to throw on Legendary and Napalm and see if we can go basically one-shot another bounty contract inside of Tier 1, which would lead me to think that this is going to be something that could be very viable moving forward into the higher threat zones for sure. So we went off and grabbed ourselves our third bounty contract inside of Tier 1, which was a Mimic. So I was interested to see, also, being a little low on perks, the jug machine was right here, so I took the opportunity to grab some spare change. Let me know if you guys grab spare change as well in your games, and to pick up jug, because that was nice. And you can see, holy smokes, that Mimic just literally got evaporated in front of my face. It was awesome. So at this point, I was just eager to dive straight into Tier 2, keeping the damage output as it was on the Vel-46 so that I could see just how it performs in Tier 2 without taking it, you know, increasing its damage output, just keeping it at Pack 1, Legendary with my Napalm on there. And I picked up my bounty, made it over, jumped out of the vehicle, and I guess the bounty knew what was coming because he deleted himself. I hate it when that happens. Anyway, I got a perk out of that, which wasn't bad, and I did manage to pick up the schematic, but unfortunately I wasn't able to hand that off to anybody today, which was kind of a bummer. But we did grab another bounty contract. It was right there, which was super awesome. I didn't have to travel, you know, 1,400 meters across the map to grab another bounty contract, so that was a definite plus for me. And then we made it over to the Mangler, which was the bounty contract. And here you can see Pack 1, Legendary with Napalm, definitely does substantial damage to critical shots with the Vel-46 on this bounty. I was feeling really confident using this, partially because it is an SMG, and so you have that, you know, awesome movement speed, but also, I mean, you can see just how well it handles Tier 2 zombies, only being Pack 1. Definitely not much of a struggle at all. So the next thing to do was to increase the damage output on the Vel-46 and take on another bounty contract. Now, I brought in a PAP 2 crystal this time, so I didn't have to visit the Pack-a-Punch machine, so I went ahead and put on our Pack 2 crystal before we made our way over to the next bounty contract. Picked up this bounty contract, and I was gonna go grab that player, but the plead completely disappeared off my map, and I didn't see any players in the vicinity, so I'm guessing they got picked up. I hope so. Anyway, we found our second bounty here inside of Tier 2. We're taking it on with double Pack-a-Punch, Legendary, and Napalm. And this was much the same as the Tier 1 bounty. It really felt like easy work. It went really quickly, roughly less than a magazine to take out the Tier 2 bounty. So definitely awesome to see. I was feeling super confident heading off into Tier 3. So let's get the Vel-46 to Pack-a-Punch level 3. Let's go and find our Wonder Fizz machine, as I was running very low on most of the essential perks today for this run, so I was very eager to get off into Tier 3 to the Wonder Fizz machine, although that little bit of lag I experienced just jumping off the crane there did worry me a little bit. I was wondering if I was gonna, you know, disconnect and lose everything. So we visited Pack-a-Punch, or Wonder Fizz, sorry, got the rest of our perks, so it was time to see what this can do in Tier 3 with the bounty contract. So we found ourselves a bounty inside of Tier 3. We got ourselves a Mangler to deal with. I was kind of hoping for a Mega Abomination, but you know what? You take what you get. So I got myself a Mangler. We went in, and you could already see when we took on the cannon there how quick we were able to basically break that cannon, which was awesome. I was feeling really confident using this inside of Tier 3 because of the movement, and as you can see here, just how well it's able to handle the crowd control and just deal with the zombies that come at you. The armored zombies aren't much of an issue. It fires incredibly fast, so it's definitely got the fire rate and the damage output for sure. I definitely felt really, like I said, confident using this. I wasn't, you know, worried too much about being overwhelmed. I was able to kind of stick and move, get your shots in there. I turned a zombie, and I think my Mangler bounty was, you know, fixated on the turn zombie, or the turn zombie was taking care of the Mangler for me. It was pretty funny to see. And then our Mangler started charging at me, so I wanted to get a bit of separation. So when I shoot the Mangler, you guys can see what it does to his health bar. You can see just how much damage is coming off as I shoot into our Mangler bounty contract here inside of Tier 3. And you can see the Vel-46 definitely does decent, you know, strong damage against our Mangler bounty contract inside of Tier 3. I was, you know, really impressed with just how well this performs. For sure, like, this is going to be probably, you know, next in line for me to the FJX horse, which is my favorite right now, as I just absolutely love that weapon. It is super strong. So I did want to show you guys some crowd control before we go ahead and put on mags of holding, just so you can see, you know, how it, you know, handles the crowd and tier 3 congestion as a whole inside of tier 3. And you can tell the Vel-46 definitely handles all of the congestion, all of the crowd control, HVTs, sprinters, armored zombies, the dogs inside of tier 3 without much of an issue at all. So you can see why I was feeling really confident using this weapon today. So the next thing to do is to throw on mags of holding. And after we put on mags of holding, it was time to, you know, I went to see if Zhorde was here today, but I feel like Zhorde is on vacation. So, you know what, we'll give him the day off. Zhorde completed my bounty contract yesterday's video, so I think today he earned a vacation for a day. But I did want to show you guys, we got mags of holding on here, some crowd control, and HVT Disciple showed up, and just, you know, easy work, stand and fire and just melt everything in front of you. So now that we had mags of holding on, I wanted to grab another bounty contract, hope that I could grab a Mega Abomination to show you guys, and you know, I was eager to see what this would do against a Mega Abomination bounty contract. So we got one. I was super happy about that. Made it over to our Mega Abomination contract and started to engage. And right away, I could already tell that this was going to be pretty effective to be using inside of our Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games 100%. Definitely felt that it was strong enough to handle, you know, the congestion that's tier 3 as it comes at you. Here, I was stuck trying to punch the electrical attack from the Mega Abomination. Good job, Z. That's definitely going to work for sure. But you can see he fires up the laser attack here, and you can see just the damage that this Vel-46 is able to do to the Mega Abomination bounty contract is definitely substantial. Is this a weapon that I would recommend that we can run inside of our Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games? Yes, I definitely think it's something that we can be using inside of our games across all 3 threat levels for sure. And Mega Abomination fires up another laser attack here, and look at the damage that we were able to do to the Mega Abomination. I would have finished him off there, but I ran out of ammo. That was one thing I did want to mention using this. You do need to kind of keep an eye on the ammo drops from the zombies. Keep your eyes open for ammo caches when running the Vel-46. I found myself the ammo reserve to be a little bit low for just how fast a fire rate this weapon is. So let me know if you guys feel the same, or if you did not have that issue if you've used this weapon inside your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. But you can see we got that bounty contract down right there, and I was feeling really good. I was feeling really confident using this. You can see there's an armored zombie right there in front of me, and not much of an issue to take him out at all. So, you know, awesome to see another suggestion from you guys in the comments that is, you know, truly awesome, truly strong. I wish I was able to keep the build that you had put in the comments for me. My apologies again for missing your build. But we went and stopped at the buy station to grab a few supplies before I headed off into the Dark Aether for Season 3. Now, I went to the Season 3 Dark Aether just because I wanted to see how the Vel-46 was going to do against the bounty contract inside of here. And holy smokes, it is, you know, turned up 1,000 degrees for heat inside of this latest Dark Aether. I have to say, this has got to be probably the toughest out of the 3 Dark Aethers in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, if this is the toughest one. I definitely feel like it is. Holy, it's just so intense in here. My heart rate was through the roof, trying to go ahead and, you know, just complete stuff and just move. As you can see inside of this Dark Aether, it is so crazy intense in here. I was so glad I was able to bring all of my extras in. The Dark Aether, the Aether Blade, the Golden Armor Plates. I was so happy to be able to have that with me, and the mags of holding. Now we got our bounty contract Mega Abomination inside the Dark Aether, which is why I really wanted to come in here to see how well this Vel-46 performed against this Mega Abomination bounty contract. And you can see the damage we are doing. It is absolutely astonishing. I was so surprised. The damage output of the Vel-46 inside of this Dark Aether, there is just so much coming at you. There is so much congestion. This is like literal sheer chaos from the minute you drop down and engage until you're done. I got really lucky. We got a nuke right there, which helped so much. I was able to focus in my fire on our Mega Abomination bounty contract inside of the new Dark Aether, and holy, I was impressed with the damage output of this Vel-46. Definitely something I would recommend that we all go give a shot to inside of our games. Hopefully in the comment section we can come up with a truly amazing build, and for the person who suggested this, maybe you could put your build down there again, as like I said, sorry, I managed to lose it in the comments. I don't know where it went. My apologies. But now I was trying to do the Outlast down here, and holy smokes, I was having just the toughest time trying to even get into the Outlast to even activate it to get this thing started. So I decided to try and get some distance with, you know, the entire horde following me behind, and pull them kind of away from the Outlast, so that I had a chance maybe to, you know, get away from them and make my way down to the Outlast so that I could at least activate it. I mean, at this point, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to complete the Outlast contract. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get it started, to be honest. At this point, I was kind of concerned. I was like, well, this isn't showing anything too well. But you can sure as heck see the damage that Vel-46 does inside of the Dark Aether. Is it viable? I would say yes. I mean, you can see for yourselves the damage I was able to dish out, the amount of Mimic HVTs I was able to take down right there. Now, having the horde behind me and pulled them out, I figured this was a perfect opportunity to make my way over here and get this started. So I had to activate the seal right here, which required me to also get the P&D started, and I got my energy mine right there activated. So I figured I'd take advantage of the energy mine being placed right behind me and get the P&D started. And oh my goodness, is this tough and this intense in here for sure. If I didn't have the Aether Blade with me and wasn't able to continually drop the energy mines in here, I'm almost 100% sure there's no way I would have been able to finish this solo. Definitely. This was crazy. I took one of my downs right here, which, you know, I was okay with. I was just happy to kind of get through this. I knew I had some self-revives to burn, so I wasn't too concerned about that at this point. There's definitely some intense moments, like right here, where I thought I was definitely going to be taking it down. I definitely thought I was going to get stuck right there. But I was able to kind of keep moving and keep dishing out the damage. You know, utilizing the hip fire on the Vel-46 in this tight scenario, so I was able to continually, you know, drop a bunch of zombies that were nearby, use the damage I was putting out in the zombies and my Aether Blade to, you know, recharge the energy mine, drop that down whenever I could, as much as possible, to just kind of keep you know, the area in front of me somewhat clear. As you can see, it is just absolutely chaotic in here. As a solo player, let me know if you guys have done this solo, and if you agree that is absolute chaos to be trying this new Dark Aether solo, because I certainly found it to be just absolutely insanely chaotic in here. This run was absolutely nuts. At this point, I was thinking there was no way I was going to even attempt the escort. I did not have the VR11 with me. I did not have a crowd control secondary with me. I just had the Vel-46. I was out of tacticals at this point, and I just felt like there was not much chance of me completing the extractor, or sorry, the escort mission. So at this point I was like, let's see if we can finish this one off, grab our loot, and, you know, get the heck out of Dodge. I was certainly impressed with the damage output and the viability of the Vel-46 inside of this new Dark Aether, definitely. So not a bad run. An amazing weapon suggestion. Thank you so much. Apologies again for missing your build, but that was just an awesome run. Super fun, super intense to go to that Dark Aether solo. I thoroughly enjoyed running this weapon today, and thank you again so much for the suggestion. I truly appreciate it. Now, like I do at the end of every video, you will find the weapon build that I put together for the Vel-46 for this run in particular. So there is the build that I used for today's run. Please make any suggestions that we feel will improve the build down below in the comment section, so we can work together and have an amazing Vel-46 build for us all to use inside of our Modern Warfare 3 Zombies games. Now, people are wondering about the camos. It is under your poison frogs, and the camo is called right here. I don't even want to try and pronounce the first word, but violence. And that one's unlocked by leveling your Car 98 to certain stuff. And then as far as the blueprint goes, I was using on the Vel-46. It is one I got from MW2, I believe, and it is called the Rising Demon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck on the giveaways, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.